hacer la misión de Inazuma. Esta. Y ya cuando termine esta, si me da tiempo, voy a hacer esta. Pero primero tengo que hacer esta. Y después fuera de cámara, cuando ya termine, voy a hacer la misión a esta. Bueno, venga. Es que, no sé, hace tiempo que no subía nada. No sabía que subí. Entonces voy a subir Genshin Pack. Y también otra cosa. Ya soy rango 41. Lo he recién empezado. Pues porque, no sé. Bueno, venga. Bueno, venga. Ya sé que solamente en directo se vea los colores de otra forma. Sí, la persona que está observando soy yo. Soy yo de Nintendo. Solamente que estoy como lo estoy haciendo de
We're looking for the Great Lucina Yokai!
Do
you know where it lives? Great Lucina Yokai? Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got one time, the Great Lucina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river.
Me recuerda a una niña que hay en Liyue que juegan así, tío.
Sounds like a very naughty little monster. Because we finally found out how... My dad said that the Great Lucina Yokai. So all we need to do is check it. This monster sounds scary,
Solamente en el directo se ve más colorida, más... Los colores más fuertes.
Oh, not really. I told my... So we think it must be weak. Yeah. So as long as we...
Something sounds very strange about all this. But Paimon can't say exactly what it is.
Por eso parece un poco extraña. No sé, voy a poner a más razonable.
Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Lucina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world. We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it. Oh, children, listen up.
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible.
Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering.
That's not true. Yeah!
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in firework?
We told her all about the Great Regina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya's... Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie.
But...
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on,
Nunca lo sacaré. Nunca.
Who knows what Yoimiya's got
Para
to
el
do with
personaje que voy a
this?
tirar va a ser, creo que alguno que sea de Inazuma. No sé. Creo que la segunda Raiden. O la otra no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Bueno, sé que la misión que me he grabado es de Ayaka y esta es de Yoimiya por lo que parece. También porque vi en YouTube tipo la portada que son de... Mira, aquí está ahí. Es que...
Cheer up, guys. Don't be
está
so
ahí.
down. She was only joking back there. How could the Great Regina Yokai not exist?
But we've never seen...
That's because the Great Regina Yokai is extra... It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before no matter how powerful the Great Regina Yokai might be, it's up to you guys to protect your home.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and...
Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec.
Porque yo quiero
I
tener...
have a few slips of paper for you guys. One each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe.
No, espera, acá.
Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay, thank you, Yoimiya.
Thanks, Yoimiya. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular. Okay, but it definitely... Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents... But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it... So, I guess now the kids...
So in a way, this monster...
Maybe so. Sure, it's likely. I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I understand my fear. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started, I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying. Because maybe it doesn't matter so much if something's real or not. Maybe the things we believed and the experiences we had, when you were kids, surely you got... If we tear apart these kids' fair...
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure!
But okay, it's about time I headed back.
Not gonna have a fireworks show.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout... Oh, on the subject? Are you busy these days? If not, you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you.
Creo que fue hace 4 meses. Qué poco.
In that case, come with me to Naganahara. We'll go see what...
Poco cambiaré mi canal.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings though. Like, the Fire Diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will... Or someone will see them as spirits and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
Había un vídeo que ponía ¿quién es mejor? ¿Feijan o Yafei? Pero lo que no saben es que creo que la misma persona.
Hey, Pops, I'm back!
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fight.
Well, either way, come...
I can wait. Pops... Pops has started telling his stories again.
They don't cry, but somewhere along the line...
Sorry about this, ever since Pops had his accident...
Really? But for a moment there, no...
Much later, people eventually realize that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What?
Did they deliver those firework materials that...
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered.
Ah, today's firework...
No, Pops, the materials.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh!
Yes, the material! Sorry.
The materials aren't here yet. The crew...
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. You can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in.
Of course.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. When I was little, I thought it was... Eventually, I realized... It just makes me happy to see him smile. And it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you? Sorry.
Hold on.
What? Estaba claro dónde estaba.
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash. But when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So far, at least, everything... We're going to look for firework materials shortly.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found...
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to draw... If Sakajiro is caught, there's... Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous. But there aren't...
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you...
Well... There's... But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Miss...
Hey, no worries.
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips. Only people from inside my family can understand. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased. Whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow! That is so awesome!
It's a family tradition.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks.
It'll be fine, whatever the reasons might be.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's not stay out here and...
All right, I'll leave it to you then.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently.
Even then, we only got through thanks to some...
I see. So you had bit... I just wish the commissions could... I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I'm sorry. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself. Oh, cool! Then let's... Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
En el principio tengo 731 protogemas, ¿vale? Ahí arriba lo pone en la derecha. Después, cuando acabe la misión, lo voy a ver para ver si me ha subido mucho más. Solamente no me vaya a
Saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time.
Conocimos a Paimon porque la pescamos.
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. Wait, should we...
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the sick...
Oh, I see. So, because of the Sakoku...
I understand.
Don't be silly. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now.
Thank you.
All right, then.
Yep, that's the...
That's a long story.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll leave it to it for now and meet you back here later.
No sé, a la una de...
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I've been so busy with the fireworks. Of course, Pops is happy. And I need to make fireworks, not just for you guys. It'll be fine. When people want fireworks, it's...
La mayoría de esto es
What you're
como
trying
hablar
to
en...
say is that you enjoy me?
Oh, I do! What sorry. Let's head to the city.
Se va lo bueno.
Question. Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Pero es que hablan mucho. Sí, verdad de que habla más que Janfei, tío. Janfei sí habla mucho, pero habla más.
Here we are.
Mira aquí.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
No need to be.
Huh? Really?
Because of fireworks, I've come to
Oh, so sorry for bothering.
come on now. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Hola, sí, muchas gracias. Hola, sí, muchas gracias.
It's no
Razonable.
Once I'm hopeless at community.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it.
Quiero hacer una cosa, me da... Quiero hacerlo. No sé. Sí, pues,
Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while.
Yeah, I guess which is strange because...
Don't worry about it, even if it's not fire.
Go ahead and take...
Oh, no, you don't.
Don't worry.
Gratitude won't pay...
I already said it. There's... All right then. Pass on my regret.
Will do. You look after yourself as well.
Ojalá que sí. Habla mucho.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Well, for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, but I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us. If it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be able to save them. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem.
Tenemos que pelear contra la segunda.
Next, we just need to go...
Estaba también... ¿Cómo se llama? No sé. Amenoma.
Hajime! Mr. Amenoma, it's
Hola,
me!
Jaime, de Trangarumpa.
Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken...
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while?
Don't worry, wait, actually... yeah, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can...
That will depend on my...
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Amenoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see. Dear child, the essence of Amenoma art, if you badger
But this is a special circumstance, surely! The Naganohara
So give me your ore, and I will...
Huh? Master? You...
Is that so surprising?
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Amenoma!
You're quite welcome. The Nagano... But Yoimiya. Excuse me.
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! It's been a while since I...
Of course.
So have a
Back in the day, Hajime...
Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Pero no quiero estar hablando. No quiero estar hablando. Mira, otra vez. Hablar. Guachi. Guachi. Otra vez a seguir hablando seguramente.
As long as Sensei...
Koichi. Como Kokichi.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's...
Cae la cama.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. When we first met, you guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Antes de venir, pues podría mentir o podría decir la verdad.
I haven't been to Liyue before, but from what I... But something big happened there recently, right?
Beiru es la protagonista de la misión ahora. Sí, su amigo Yumiya, Ayaka, Kazuha, Tohama, sí era Tohama, Lumin, Paimon, es capitana de un barco y creo que dentro de poco la van a dar gratis por un evento. Mi joya, Jessie mi joya más bien. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Todo bien? La protagonista de Lumin. Quiero hacer ya una misión que se vuelvan a ver. Lumin y Éter, como es en español, Éter.
So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
Estoy buscando a mi hermano perdido. Encontrar un dios. Es lo mismo. Si estoy buscando a un hermano, tengo que encontrar al dios, la Shogun Raiden, creo que era, y derrotarla. Solamente que no me para.
And we're looking for answers.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities. Don't worry though, I'm sure and you're here now, so even if you're gonna who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
La añadiré a mi lista de candidatos.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you Okay, good. Let's go then. Just...
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean.
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Kibo Biciro, creo que era así. La situación de barco. Vale, entonces me tengo que montar en otro barco, ¿o qué? Ah, no, seguramente no va a ser barco. Eso es lo que va a ser. Ah, sí. Todo perfecto, ya te puedes ir.
That's way too small.
¿Quién es Atsuko?
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and still, I'll be...
I'm also hoping Sakujiro... Gotta say that...
To avoid detect, this is the largest...
Let's store the boat here for now. Maybe it does. My family has pretty good connections with the... As long as I'm polite, respectful, and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
No. HHP.
That's true.
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Anyway, thanks for everything. And your fireworks are ready.
Oh, don't worry about paint.
Who's third sin?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's at one point, they were a tight... It was inevitable.
That's right. Just before...
After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Llevo 1 hora. No, claro. O sí. 24:57.
Yeah. To us?
Yep, that's exact. Anyway, I need.
Yeah, I should get out of here too.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like 1,000,000 times. It was so embarrassing.
For your life. For your life. Toc toc.
The boat is already and waiting.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy...
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught. I'm afraid that sooner or later they're...
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise, I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
Como que tu familia.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out.
Guachi, acabo de liar el casco al cable.
But if the Tenryu...
Okay, but...
Why did you wanna...
I didn't use... Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind.
Espera. Aquí.
So forget it. What does it matter now?
What a pity.
Pero colorado.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
No, se ve normal.
There was no Sakoku. Anyway, the Tenryu can... Oh, that's right. That's it. All good. Oh, don't worry about that. All right. You should... Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those... Pops? Pops? No, never mind. I know. Oh.
Paps.
Him! Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
Porque nada más subió, ¿no? Ah, 734. Pero no me subió nada. La verdad es que al final consigo el rango 42. Que con la misión de Ayaka conseguí el rango 41. No sé. Y todavía no he hecho la misión de 20. Épico. La misión de 20. De esta cosa. Todavía no lo he hecho. Hice la de Jin y la de... no sé. No sé si me llave. No puedo. Oye. Bueno, prefiero estar hablando que estar escuchando a todo el rato hablar en mi Z. Apologize. Come on, apologize. Apologize. Come on, apologize. Ya se habla. Genial.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, are these two your...
Yes, they're travelers from afar.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your I wonder...
Of course you will.
It used to be that I could I wanted to
Pues
do
trae una
something.
misión
No
mala
worries.
porque es...
Say no more. We'll handle
La
it.
segunda, la de...
No. We can't be putting you to work when you... I'll just go fetch the...
Después está la de...
Fine. It's not like
It's no trouble, really.
Porque
You're
tengo que hacer
such
cada
good-
misión legendaria para
If you're
seguir la
quite sure
misión.
it's no trouble, then...
Sure.
Watch it.
The old folks are...
¿Cómo lo voy a limpiar? Ah, vale. ¿Sí? Joder, vaya rollo. Parezco su esclava. Bueno, recojo esto con su permiso. Gracias. Cuida. A ver, quiero aprender esto. Joder. No puedo utilizar, por ejemplo, ahora aceite tipo así, que se queme. Ah, sí. Pues mira, más fácil. El problema es que no acierto ninguna. Y esta es la última, creo.
Yeah, you got it. And that should just
En
about do
realidad
it.
no lo estaba limpiando.
Satoru's on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
Cocina. Entrega el rábano. No sé qué rábano, pero vale. Así.
Hey, Satoru. How have you been?
Yeah, same it.
Oh, thanks to the support, we sold some
¿Te mantienes
fireworks to
callada?
the UN a while back, and
That must mean a lot. If it gets too...
we should be fine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. But then I try.
Speaking of your family,
They're doing well. Being close to family is now Mr. and...
you make a good point, though.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would
No,
all...
me duelen los oídos.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
Voy a hacer una cosa. No sé cuándo volver a jugar Fonete, la verdad. Ya que hace... O sea, hace un juego, pero no lo grabo, porque...
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Mal tiempo transcurrido y me pone perfecto. Pero un momento, quiero... hacerlo, feos, culeros...
That was quick. Young people are so handy.
Vale, creo que no voy ni por la mitad.
Younger people have...
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since.
vaya mierduche.
To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky, before I knew what was...
50 years. But 50 years.
I had no idea.
Oh no, seeing that.
Yeah, it's a difficult.
Sakujiro.
Huh? You know,
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are.
I see.
Keisuke said eventually, whether out of pent-up...
If it was any... But since it's
I understand now. Now I finally understand why...
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other...
Well, no, we can find...
Yes.
I think after all these...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Jiro de mi academia y Saku de Sakura de un montón de animes. De Naruto, de no me acuerdo cuál, de Danmarinka, de Jojo, no sé, hay un montón. Y quiero que no sé. Vale, sí, para la gente que se lo pregunte, soy nivel de mundo 5, pero me lo bajo 4 porque como se me subió el mundo sin cara, porque yo estaba haciendo misiones tranquilamente, se me subió de mundo 40 y... no, de rango a 40 y conseguí en nivel 5. Nada más que lo podría bajar 4. Es que no sé, no estoy preparada, no puedo. ¿Puedo mejorar mi personaje? Hasta nivel 80. Guachi. No. Sí, 80. Pero ni siquiera tengo... por ejemplo, a este no lo tengo. Ni siquiera...
Osmanthus...
No sé. Yakujiro. Mezclador, pero es un chico.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened.
Huh? What pops are you all...
I told them the show was... but they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the...
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough pops. Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be... Good point. Names. We need names. So the Commission wouldn't normally...
Sorry, I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happened, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump... I think their leader's name was Keisuke.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other, we can't let that happen.
Callaros ya, por favor. Si lo único que estamos haciendo es hablar. Guay. Ah, mira, 60 pesos jamás. Ay, no, ya sé qué va a hacer. No, por favor, no. Joder. No. He de buscar. Vaya.
It's Masazaka and his friends! Let's ask them!
Seguí adelante y...
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare...
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right... aren't you good? I'm sorry. I have something, but I'll bring you guys some...
Yeah!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of...
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right?
We will. We'll be on our...
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must be them!
Guardia.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not...
What a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame!
¿En serio? Bien, por fin pelear. Guachi. Toma, ya, ahora tengo que huir. Necesito yo mision en mi equipo. Aquí mismo. Toma, ya tengo yo milla gratis. Guachi. No, creo que sí. Jo, no funcionó. No. Ah, vaya. Quería yo milla gratis. Totalmente gratis. Jo, vaya. Pero si es que me da a mí que esa gente se habla, por lo menos un combate, ¿no? Sí, gracias, yo milla, gracias.
Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead.
Didn't you hear me? You're...
What a nuisance!
Bien, pelear. Vamos, yo mira, tú eres pro. Tú puedes.
Fuse is lit!
Guachi. Aunque quiero mirar una cosa. Vale, rango 50. No, nivel 50. Vale, esta arma no está en el juego, ¿no? No, esta la van a meter cuando acabe el banner de... Cuando se acabe el banner de Ayaka.
Time for a light show!
La verdad es que Ayaka se mueve. Aunque...
I must withdraw.
Mira, pro. No, más personal.
I must withdraw.
Fuse is lit! That didn't count!
I must withdraw.
Espera un momento, quiero confirmar una cosa. ¿No? Sí. No, aquí. Ay, no puedo ver. Creo que aquí sí. Ay, no puedo. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, vale, acaban de poner...
Boom, boom! Motion to compel.
Ah, esto es cuando...
Objection. Keep within the law. Keep within the law. But my defense was watertight. It's a hung jury. The law has
loopholes. I object. The law has its jury. Ready for trial. I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office. Barbados, guide us. Time for your arraignment! Wrath of the Flame! Inadmissible evidence! Time for a light show! All Bishop do!
I must withdraw.
¿Cómo tiene que tener más de vida? Oye, ¿dónde te crees que vas? Oye, ¿a dónde te crees que vas?
Withdraw.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for your act. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even...
Look at that! We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Continúa explorando y encuentras a Kojiro. Pero si me pone dónde estaba, pero si me ponía dónde estaba. Ah, qué miedo.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated. You should have known that you stood no chance against...
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate...
But your return says that you finally came around him.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait!
Como que videoclip guardado, pero si no he hecho ningún vídeo, creo.
It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganohara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? I'll tell you why. This is why.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou out of respect for the friendship.
What are you talking about? You left all your subordinates. I can see it in your faces.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done Keisuke. You seem to like settling things with a dupe. If I win, then you need to... And same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose...
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's...
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's set...
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Inadmissible evidence!
Withdraw.
Motion to compel. Oz, reveal thyself.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Perdón.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came then, and that's why I simply refuse to believe nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that... It wasn't that I saw the... I was glad that I was an escapee, and I was...
So that's why you...
No, I let go... Huh? I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me.
For me.
But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Ina's...
what will you say to...
Don't worry about that. If you want to come, I will lend you my help. And don't kick the...
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe. It's not like me to give in to child. It's the one that's forcing Sakujiro. It's just like this.
But
I understand now. I had heard there was an... By the way...
Sorry, no can do.
Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you...
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Yoimiya! The way you took command...
What can I say? If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you... Sakujiro and Keisuke can't... Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch... My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
No sé, voy a decir una cosa, yo empecé a jugar de sentado cuando estaba con el de Albeiro. Yo como en ese entonces no sabía que eran misiones, no sé, era muy tonta. Era un rango súper poco. Así que pues. You don't look me like this. You don't see me like this. Algo así. Algo así. Oye, nada, no le doy caso nunca. Que pone abajo en azul. Ay, Dios mío.
It's...
Era de fuego, si fuese, no sé, si fuese de hielo, te quería decir. Ah, es verdad que van a poner un personaje gratis como Kanju de hielo con arco. Lo voy a poner la 2.1. Así van como de play y me lo van a dar antes.
So Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you?
Mi joyo, ¿qué te pasa? Por mí bien, pero...
Yoimiya? Shh. Oh.
Eso acaba, ¿no?
That was amazing. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that's the one I had.
Oh, Pop?
No matter where you, I believe that is time. Oh, and also, you're. Oh, I can hear you. I just have quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky. Feels like a secret. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Vale, con Ayaka es lo mismo.
Yep. Well, for Koina, for Keisuke's parents, and for Keisuke and Sakuchi. Oh yeah.
As for me, to be honest,
seriously?
Well, no, it was by chance that it's also by fireworks that people's. Also, if we didn't exist, you know. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Creo que tenía 731 en el principio, Creo que no funcionará, ¿no? Esta es la siguiente parte.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But
una nota de Yoimiya creo que ponía. Quiero buscarla. Estará por aquí. No. Ala, pero ¿por qué como que yo tengo un plato especial de tarta agria? Si yo no lo tengo. De Noel, tampoco, sí la tengo, pero casi nunca cocino con Noel. De 20. Vale. What? Quiero mirar. De Bárbara, que yo nunca he cocinado con ella. Creo que ya está, ¿no? Sí, pero yo no sé por qué tengo este. De cumpleaños de tarta agria. Sí, aquí de Bárbara, de Venti, de Lisa, que creo que me lo he comido. Paimon Madame. De Fisol, que también me lo he comido. Diluc, que también porque no me gusta Diluc. Xiao también. Jean creo que también. Espera, ¿Jean una pizza? Vaya, porque me lo he comido. Este de Vane también. Así también lo he comido.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but...
Pues me ha subido. 731 a 806. Creo que ya tengo para 5 deseos, ¿no? Sí, tengo para 5. ¡Toma! Necesito 960 para más.
Sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline.
As usual, it's the first stop, Warranty House.
I think I'll stay here. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige. I'll kick their butts again. We have an easy enough time of you two should...
Bueno, ya se acaba el directo. Bye. Nadie me lo ha visto.